What is going on, WWE SUPERCARD players around the world, and welcome back to the brand new episode of WWE SUPERCARD Season 3. And I know this is a late upload, but unfortunately I didn't have my mic, so I couldn't really record the video. So before I start this video, I want to thank you all so much for 700 subscribers. Really means a lot. It's because of you who have been doing these videos, and you keep watching it, and I'll keep bringing them to you. That's all. So thank you all so much. And also in this video I'm going to show you my 2 King of the Ring rewards. The first one is the very first time I made it to finals after like 10 attempts in WrestleMania King of the Rings. So I finally made it to finals. And then second King of the Ring, which just ended yesterday, so we gonna claim that too. And we hope for a pro. Let's hope we can get a pro from that. And apart from that, we're gonna do some TRD gameplay in this video. So first of all, let's go and check out my first ever WrestleMania King of the Ring rewards right now. So here's my first WrestleMania King of the Ring finals. I was actually the 8th freaking seed, and I made it to finals, which is really amazing. I just couldn't believe that I was gonna go to the finals being, you know, the 8th seed. But somehow, by some miracle, we made it, and my first ever WrestleMania reward in a WrestleMania 30 King of the Ring was, let's get it right now. Let's see who we get. I got myself a Nia Jax WrestleMania 33, and I'm actually kind of happy about that because she's a diva and she has come in a team event before, so she might be the diva to get. As you can see, I recorded this on Mobizen. So now let's just go and check out my next King of the Ring rewards, which was just ended yesterday. I just told you. So if you would have witnessed the reaction live, I pretty much jumped in the next reward. So here's the next reward. So I went to the finals, lost to Siraj. I tried to bring the finals back because I haven't won. This is my second ever finals, and I really wanted to win, but I couldn't win. I was this close because I forgot to energize the very first game of the finals. So I could have lost in the quarterfinals, but by miracle I made it to, you know, semifinals. And semifinals I really had no chance against the guy because he had 4 freaking WrestleMania pros. But as usual, by some calls and stuff, he put his good cards in solos, and I prefer to put them in tags, and that's what cost him. So here was my second WrestleMania 30 reward, and was Dean freaking Ambrose. That makes a pro. As you all know, he was in the Road to Glory in Brock Lesnar, so that was really awesome. I was really happy about this card because I really needed a pro, and finally I got a pro from, you know, this King of the Ring, and I'm really happy about that. And he's done and pro'd right now. I'll just show you him. So Dean Ambrose, pretty perfect. He actually, you know, is kind of decent and not that bad, so I'm really happy. He would be, you know, he probably kills James Ellsworth, Cedric Alexander easily because he's a toughness speed card. So all those pros out there, they're gonna be not so good against him. So I'm really happy about this one, that I got myself a Dean Ambrose. And now let's go back into the game. Let's see where it is. Okay, there's the card. So let's go back into the game, and now I'm gonna claim my Shinsuke Nakamura, which is not a pro. It's a single. It's not a pro. I wish it was a pro, but it's not. So let's claim the reward. And here's my the third WrestleMania card for this video. Waiting on network. Troll Shinsuke Nakamura WrestleMania 33. That's really good. He's actually a decent card, and if I get a pro of him, that will really help me a lot as well, because he's a down arrow, and down arrows are, you know, like really useful in the game because we already have 2 event cards, and both of them are up arrows, you know, Brock Lesnar and Shawn Michaels. So let's just quickly go and show you my Brock Lesnar and Shawn Michaels, how I token them, if you want to see, because I just decided to, you know, a little bit, I changed the tokens a little bit, not much, just a little bit. I'll just show you how. So here's my Brock Lesnar. He's completely done. As you can see, he's a complete power card, and toughness he's like not the best because Shawn has 49 and he's just like 300 more. He can pretty much 3-stat Brock Lesnar with just, you know, a toughness match or something in King of the Rings. This was really devastating. And there's my Dean Ambrose. He's completely done. I don't think the matches on him done yet, so there we go. I decided to put 1 token on Brock, and I did the same thing on both of these pros. Brock Lesnar, I went with 3 power, 3 toughness, 3 on speed, 1 on charisma, and 1 on proc, because his charisma is not that good really, so I based another token on, you know, his charisma. I did the same with, you know, Shawn as well. As you can see here, his power just plus 50, instead get plus 166 on speed charisma, because the trigger is also 42%, so that's actually not that bad. It means that every 1 in 3 matches you have a chance of your WrestleMania card to proc, so that's really good. So let's just go and lock Shinsuke Nakamura now. As you can see, I've been stacking up pretty much a lot of cards. I'll just show you, Naomi was my last pull, Dean Ambrose made a pro, Samoa Joe is here, and I also got my WrestleMania pull, which was such a disappointment because I was hoping for a pro, but troll happens and it was a freaking manager, Bobby Heenan. If it was a 2-set manager, it would have been really good, but Bobby Heenan, I'll take him, but 250 resets for this it just doesn't feel alright. It just doesn't feel the so much grind for a support card. They really need to fix the support thing. They should just don't count as your pretty pull. Until unless it's a manager, a 2-star manager, these supports are completely useless. In King of the Rings, they don't even get called at the right time, so kinda stinks. Now let's go and do some TRD gameplay. As you can see, we were done with Nakamura, so let's just go and do some games on Dolph Ziggler now. And also the new Money in the Bank cycle is coming up soon. Sorry about that. And I think it will probably be Roman Reigns. Now there's a reason why I think there will be Roman Reigns, because as you know, he beat The Undertaker at WrestleMania. I know it sucks, but yeah, he beat The Undertaker at WrestleMania, so there's a high chance that he could be the WrestleMania card in the Money in the Bank. Because plus, I know there's more reasons, because he's an up arrow that doesn't possibly give the tag option away. So that is really a smart move if they go with Roman Reigns, and I think they will go with Roman Reigns because Shawn Michaels as well as Brock Lesnar, they both are up arrows and they don't have to give out tags like this via Money in the Bank. So that'll be pretty, that makes sense. So I think they'll go with Roman Reigns as the WrestleMania 33 event card of Money in the Bank. And concerning Money in the Bank, I haven't really played much. I should start playing because by the end of the cycle I might end up with enough for a pro, because right now I have only like 6,000 maybe, which is not even close. The singles will probably be about 20,000, at least 22,000 I think. So there's like 44,000 for a pro I think. So that's a lot already, so a lot of work to do, but let's see. If it's Roman Reigns, I really don't want to get him because I just don't like him anymore, because you know the reasons, because he beat The Undertaker at WrestleMania. I know it's not his decision, but the way they're pushing him is just kind of ridiculous. I just don't get it. I just don't get it anymore. Enough about Roman Reigns. And the next event card, who could it possibly be? I think it can be Kurt Angle. It can be the returning, Finn Balor. Finn Balor is the right arrow, or they can go with another up arrow, who knows at this point, because they really don't want to give out tags. That's why they put Brock Lesnar instead of Kurt Angle, I think, because Kurt Angle might be a down arrow in the game, who knows at this point. Let's see what they want to give us. I hope it's a good card, and I don't think they'll go with another up arrow. It might be a left or a right arrow, that's my prediction. So a Kurt Angle card might be in store for us, or a Hardy Boys card. I really want a Hardy Boys card, Jeff or Matt, whichever Hardy, I'll take it, because they just return and it makes sense to give new cards to the game, just like they added a bit more event cards and stuff back in Ultimate Tier. So that I think they can do it more over here, so that's really cool. Let's hope that we get something cool on this event card, and let's do this picks after this. Let's go 4 picks, I think. Yes, 4 picks. Let's do it. It's common speed, uncommon power, ladder. I think we can get 1 reset by the end of these bouts. Let's just go with that. And if you haven't watched the Superstar Shakeup, I mean, why? I just watched the Superstar Shakeup because it was on Monday Night Raw. It was live today morning. I saw it, and it was kind of ridiculous because they just took everything out of SmackDown Live. Well, one thing I'm happy about, that AJ stays on SmackDown. That's good, because he needed to stay on SmackDown. But apart from that, they just stole everything. Bray Wyatt is gone. Finn Balor is gone to Raw. Sorry, Finn Balor is already on Raw. Bray Wyatt is on Raw. Then we got Mickie James and Alexa Bliss went to Raw. And who else was it? What's his name? Heath Slater and Rhino went to Raw. Then a couple more people, I couldn't remember who it was. Some good people went to Raw. It was just, you know, stupid. I didn't understand why Bray Wyatt was sent to Raw, because he was already in a storyline with Randy Orton for the world title, so it makes no sense to push him to Raw. Just stupid. Dean Ambrose went to Raw. Miz and Maurice went to Raw. I mean, they'll have to pull a lot of guys on SmackDown to, you know, get the show running decently, because they have AJ, they have Nakamura, but they just give away, you know, the best of the best. You know, they gave away Miz, which is already a top level heel. They gave away Dean Ambrose, who's their IC champ, so they desperately need Kevin Owens on SmackDown, because it won't make any sense, because if there's only one title on SmackDown, there's no story left for the mid-card. I just don't get it. Either the cruiserweights will come on SmackDown, or just don't get it. I don't know if it was rushed or what, but it doesn't make sense that they drafted both Dean Ambrose and The Miz and Maurice to, you know, Raw, which is kind of weird. So yeah, Superstar Shakeup, things looking pretty, you know, messed up for SmackDown, but Raw wise, this is going to be really good for Raw. They already have the Hardy Boys. They have, you know, the tag team scene is building up pretty good right now. Sheamus, Cesaro also pretty good. So Raw is, you know, going really up. I think they'll have to get, you know, Kevin Owens to SmackDown now. They'll have to get maybe the Cruiserweight Champion Neville to SmackDown. I don't know how it'll work out, but I think that makes sense, because they need enough champions to, you know, run a 2-hour show properly. I know it's a 2-hour show, it doesn't need it, but I think they need at least 2 champions on SmackDown. That's my opinion, and I support SmackDown, so I really hope they don't mess up on this one. I really want SmackDown to be the A show, which it already was in the previous year, before WrestleMania and after WrestleMania. Yeah, the post-Mania episode of Raw was better than SmackDown. I accept that, because they had the Hardy Boys, they had the Revival, so it was pretty cool. On that matter, SmackDown only got Nakamura and Perfect and title injured. So yeah, Raw was pretty stacked already, and they got more stacked after this, you know, Superstar Shakeup. Let's see how things work out for SmackDown. And now let's just go and do the game against Draft Latin WWE. Let's go throw Sean here. Let's throw Barack here. As you know, most of the event cards are like up arrows, so playing them down really helps. You don't have to, you know, get the risk of getting challenged from your opponent. So there we go, simple as that. Didn't waste any time, just 5-4 victory, and easily done. And if you're in a low tier, please play Money in the Bank. I know the game mode is boring, but it's the most rewarding game mode on the game. SummerSlam, Mr. Perfect. For a second I thought that was WrestleMania and I freaked out. So that's good. Let's go, R-Truth. There we go, shots are open. We probably won't complete this card, but that's enough for us. So that was my video for today, guys. We got 3 WrestleMania cards in this video, and thank you all so much for 700 subscribers again. And Dean Ambrose was my champion when I pulled the Pro from King of the Ring, which is pretty unreal. And there's my King of the Ring is going pretty good, because 6-1 I started with the 0 level Dean Ambrose, and I had to, because I faced people with much worse deck. I had when I had only one Sean, they had already 3 to 4 WrestleMania Pros in the deck. So I'm hoping I can make it to finals on this one. I'm first at the moment, tied with BK Dark Maze. Let's see how this ends up. If it's a finals, I'll probably record another video and show it to you guys. And also I got my Elite Fusion, which was Maurice. I'm really happy about that as well, because she has, you know, a great picture. I really wanted that image. And now from the Ultimate Fusion, I really want Alana, because I still need that up arrow. I still need one more Diva Pro to, you know, complete my lineup. So there's Maurice. That looks really amazing. So yeah, that was my video for today, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you guys in the next video. Till then, peace out.